Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today with the Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 November update. I'd like to apologize to the mod team. Usually I'm right on this within a couple of days, and this update has been out for 8 days and I actually missed it entirely. So I apologize once again for not being right on this news, but now let's dive right into this update. Welcome to the November project update for Fallout 4 The Capital Wasteland. This month has been a very busy one for just about everyone active on the team. Recently we decided to restart our main exterior world space because of size and scale issues. This was admittedly my fault and no one else's. There is some good coming from this though. Over the last week we have made some progress on the main Capital Wasteland world space than we have over the past months. Some of this progress is shown below. This month also saw us begin the switch of our dev tracking tools. Plenty of teething problems to come while we all figure it out. While all this is going on, 66Sicky has begun working on a website for the project. It will include a gallery page, a recruitment page, and a page where we can learn about the current team members, which I think is really important to have, so that's awesome. But we are not the only project that has been making moves this month. Our friends over at Fallout Cascadia have been hosting a charity stream for Child's Play Seattle over the course of the entire weekend. From time to time, members of the Road to Liberty team have taken over to give them a break. We also have much more planned for the community in the coming months, including a number of trailers and gameplay videos, which is also super exciting because we've been requesting gameplay for a while, and soon we should be seeing it. All these pictures are awesome and get me hyped, but I want to see the quests in action, baby. So awesome stuff. Now let's get into some more pictures. First, we'll be seeing some photos of the Capital Wasteland in general, and what sticks out with this first photo is the green hue in the sky. I just love that stuff. You guys know I'm a big fan of color, so that's the first thing I pick out from this picture right here. It looks gorgeous. It really contrasts with the actual architecture, or broken architecture rather, that we see on screen here. And next we see Springvale, right where the adventure begins. The memories are slowly flowing back now, aren't they? That's the great thing about this mod, is each month is this one nostalgia trip. Each picture triggers it. This one happens to be it for me. Next is some more models for Lincoln's Memorial that we can see here, or at least a headless one. Afterwards, we got the happy birthday cake from one of the best scenes in all of video games.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
I can hear people crying that I enjoy Fallout 3 so much already, but seriously, man, I love the scene where you have your 10th birthday. It's iconic. Everything about Vault 101 gets me pumped. But what's Fallout without some really sharp weapons? Now we're seeing the kitchen knife by Alex H1 here, and I like the step-by-step process that we're seeing with it, where we have the wrap, then we have the handle with the wrap, the handle alone, and then two different types of knife blades there. Afterwards, we're going to get a look at the Statesman Hotel by Nihito. These interior shots are excellent and show just how much, although it's not a huge upgrade on the engine, but how much of a difference it's going to make compared to Fallout 3 with lighting, texture work, all that different stuff. It makes it where these locations, while they obviously look the same, have a different feel to them. So that's really exciting to see. Now we're getting a look at the exterior of Vault 108, and we all know who that's the home of.
Gary!
Hopefully that'll be our first gameplay video. That'd be awesome to see Vault 108 as our first introduction of this game's mod. It's time for a little bit of Arlington. Now we're seeing the Arlington House, one of the creepier shrines that you discover in your adventures in Fallout 3. I'll admit, I remember the first time I found that, I was like, what the hell is going on here? And then I proceeded to fall in love with the game even more. The Arlington Crater on the outdoors, and this is a name I might end up screwing up, but Mama Dolces, I believe it's pronounced, but it's one of those words that is a YouTuber's nightmare where you're like, it could be pronounced one way or another, but regardless, we're getting some exterior and interior looks at it. We can actually see guards patrolling certain pictures here, which I think is a sign of how much the game is actually progressing, because we have AI doing certain patterns, which does make a difference in how deep games get in development. But let's springboard back to some Arlington. Here we're in the Arlington Library, getting some more interior shots going. We're seeing a lot more locations being completed entirely, and that shows that soon after they're going to start working on quests and stuff along those lines, and we're going to see some real heavy progress with the game. Obviously that's what takes the longest time, but still they're doing an excellent job just bringing the world to life. There's very few quests like the Superhuman Gambit, and that's where we see the Antagonizer's lair. I was a Mechanist guy myself, you know, that's a casual water cooler conversation. You an Antagonizer guy or Mechanist guy? Well, you know, that's what the comment section's for, right? Anyway, last bit that we get to look at here is the Metro Tunnel. Nothing crazy here, but just an asset for us to admire. And that shall conclude the November update for the Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 mod. I hope you guys are pumped. As always, I have links in the description to sign up for this mod, to get involved, to throw some positive support their way. Please, please, please give them some love, man. I mean, they're busting their ass on this, and I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this mod, so fire away. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are also in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.